Thank you for your great words of welcome. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Anup Jacob Thomas, faculty in charge of co-curricular and extracurricular activities, to present the opening remarks.
Very good morning to all of you. So today is the first day of Aahladh. Actually, this particular preparation started a few days back, and we have been after rehearsals and the preliminary round so far. So the days from today will mark the final events and to figure out who will be the winner for the cultural events. So which is for today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. And when we look about cultural events, cultural event is something that is actually, inscribed in ourselves. So for example, we human beings are not designed to be indoors all the time. Okay. We have multiple things, faculties, like we have multiple things to do. We have multiple skills to showcase. We are social beings, not just people who will interact with circuits or with just computers. Okay, we do that on a daily basis, all of us, and we most of the time lack social interactions. And with these kind of events, we actually talk to other people. We also organize and plan the things properly, and we also go out there in the real world to make the procurements, to arrange the things for our event that is going to happen for the first time in our own campus. And I actually thank all the student volunteers and the cultural secretary and the vice cultural secretary and the president of the student council, who have actually done an enormous job of meticulously planning all the events. So they figured out what are the events that we will be conducting, and they have planned it for the past few days, for the past 20-21 days so far. And that is what we see here as the Aahladh 2022 opening inauguration ceremony here. Okay, so good luck, have a nice time. And if I actually recollect, yesterday evening I was just trying to recollect what are the memorable events that I have had when I was in the college. And then one time we went to one of the events in another college which is happening, and there the participation was almost full, and we were there in watching the events. And after some time we thought we should think of leaving and going back to our institute. But when we were thinking about that, we figured out that, okay, we cannot actually do that. We cannot go out at all because the students were so enthusiastic and they were all actually not allowing anyone to leave as well. It was a fun filled, huge event. And so those are the memories that I have. And we have Dr. NVSN Sharma, our director, to guide us. And we have a chief guest today, Professor Gautam Barwa, sir. He is from IIIT Guwahati. He is a director of IIIT Guwahati. And he was also the director of IIT Guwahati 2 times. So, which means that he is someone who has been in the world of academia for a very long time and who has been interacting with the students for a very long time as well. Which means that his words will be words of wisdom, and he has agreed to join today for the inaugural event.
Support and encouragement to make this event possible to deliver the inaugural address.
Good morning, sir. Professor Barwa, thank you for joining us. And dear students, Dr. Anup and other colleagues, a very good morning to you all. I'm very happy that we are starting this hall with your cultural fest as the first event in this academic year, as well as in this hall, the first inaugural thing, because it's meant for students. And I'm starting with the student function. I'm very, very happy to be here because we have taken a lot of pains to make it happen to this way in these things. And yes, Aahladh is a momentous moment for all of us. Yeah, I remember when I was conducting this first time in NIT 3 years ago, and what were the events and all those things. Very, very memorable event for me also. So we have been conducting this for the past 2 years in online mode, and that was a different ball game altogether. But again, we are back to the regular ones and enjoying the company of each other and trying to make fun of it, as well as making good games and other activities as of now. From very distant places like Delhi, UP, Punjab, and all those things, people are coming here and staying again is some odds, going to college every day, listening to the lectures, and many other things. What for it is? It is for the overall development, not just for academic part of it. So please remember, these events go a big way in your career development, in your personality development, in your interpersonal skills, and many other things. And that is the order of the day. Today, the tasks are so much that persons cannot do anything on their own, or the task is generally multidisciplinary. Any task you take these days is going to be multidisciplinary. So if you want multidisciplinary activities to be completed, you have to work with people from different cultures, languages, regions, everything. So you must have the skills to attract them as well as get the job done and see that the success is there for everybody all together. It's a team activity that's getting the success. So I request everybody to participate. Don't expect that I should win, I should be the first person, I should do this and all that. Okay, if it comes, it's okay. Otherwise also it's okay, right? So please take it that way, but participate actively, and team building skills is the one what's going to happen with this final one. And for these team building skills, corporates are paying thousands or lakhs of rupees to other organizations and getting them to their employees. Even I attended one. I know how much money he charged and what is the worth of it and other things. You are getting it all in this institute by yourself. That's the advantage of coming to an institute. Okay, so please don't leave it and don't expect that something is forced on you or whatever it is. It is with a good intention, with a lot of thinking, consciousness. This has been introduced, and this goes a long way for all of you in terms of your lifetime memory, as Dr. Anup was quoting just a while ago, saying that in my college days what happened. So that's what he's going to remember next 40 years, because you are going to get degree by 21 years and working up to 60 years. So 40 years of professional life, these are some of the moments which you will be cherishing always. About the institute, about what you have done at your younger age, maybe sharing with your wife, kids and all those things, maybe grandkids also at a later stage. Yeah, we are all doing it. Please remember, why I'm saying is, yes, what we did at our college times, still we remember, we cherish all those things. We share all those things as usual with the WhatsApp, right? So please do participate. That's the final word what I can say about this. And this participation makes, I want an internal change must come in all of you. That other person also has some skills, other person also has some weaknesses. I should be able to take care of all of them as I take him as my teammate and get a job done. That acceptance is the most important for your personal life as well as professional life. So that comes only when you participate on your own. Don't expect that I am watching that, yeah, he is doing it. Okay, you must have done several things like that and failed in many activities. Okay, particularly when your mom makes an omelette, very simply she taps on the egg and puts it on the pan. You try, it will never happen. Okay, that is the experience of many people. So don't expect that by watching you will get these skills. Never it comes. It comes only by doing it. So please do participate, and it is going to be one of the skills you are going to acquire for your profession. Don't say that I am getting a 8 CGPA, I am doing GRE, I am doing this, I am doing that. They are all okay, but this is the most attractive part. Even if your academics are a bit weak, still you can be very, very successful if you know these skills. So this is another one which is complementary, which is not available in the market or by videos or by YouTube things or something else. It's never available. It is to be acquired by you by working with your own hands. Okay, and particularly I'm telling you, IT people or particularly circuit people are very, very poor in these things, and finds are very, very common in IT industry and compared to many other industries because of that personalized activities, personalized things, what you do in your normal day-to-day life. So please come out of those silos, start mixing, meeting, and enjoying with friends, as well as learning certain things from them for your life. So this is a very good occasion, and if you are making it on your own very successful next year onwards, I would like to make it as a at least the local event. Like we will try to invite other colleges, or make it as a IIIT event, something like that. I'm thinking of putting it next time onwards, so that we are confident of handling these things. So please try to exhibit the best of you in these 3 days events, so that we'll have the confidence and pleasure of having the people from outside next time, so that we can get better ideas, better things, much better output at the end of the day. So thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Once again, I thank Professor Barwa for taking up time and trying to give some good piece of good advice. He's a mentor for all of us. Please don't think that I have called just like that. Okay, he has been in IIIT system for more than 8 years. Sir, you are there for more than 8 years now, as I remember, or 6 years. So he knows all the things very well, and he has been guiding the institutes very well. So thank you, sir. Thank you for making it. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words, and like let's have some memories, like, sir. I hope so. So like next upon, I request Miss Srinidhi, sorry, from second year to introduce the chief guest.
Good morning to one and all. This is Srinidhi from second year CSC department. I extend a warm welcome to everyone present here. Today, on behalf of IIIT Tiruchirappalli, I welcome our honorable chief guest, Professor Gautam Barua sir, the director of IIIT Guwahati. Welcome, sir. Gautam Barua sir completed his BTech and MTech studies at IIT Bombay in the years 1976 and 1978 respectively. He did his PhD in 1981 from the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering at the University of California, Santa Barbara. Sir has been teaching and motivating young minds in the field of computer science and engineering for almost 38 years. He has taught at IIT Kanpur, IIT Guwahati, and IIIT Guwahati. Professor Gautam Barua has worked as the director of IIT Guwahati for 10 years, from 2003 to 2013. And since 2013, he became the mentor director of IIIT Guwahati. And since 2016, Sir has been leading IIIT Guwahati as the director of the institute. Professor Barua has more than 15 publications to his credit and has taught more than 15 different courses. He works in the areas of operating systems, networks, and database management systems. Sir, it is an honor to have you with us today. I now invite Professor Barua sir to enlighten the audience with his words. Sir.
Thank you for those kind words. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Shall I start? Am
Yes,
I
sir.
visible?
Yes, sir, you are visible.
Yeah. Okay. So, Professor Sharma, Director of the Institute,